Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the first official Platoon podcast. Today I'm joined by Birdman. Birdman, introduce yourself.
What up, suckers?
I'm also with Das Jacob, aka Jacob.
What is up, you guys?
Also joined by Kung Fu Louie, the Kung Fu Master.
How's it going, guys?
And last but not least, we got our boy Raven, who's done so much for us. Raven.
Caw, caw.
All right. Today I just kind of want to talk about a few different little subjects. Today I wanted to talk about personally kind of like CSGO and maturity as I've been playing CSGO. I know it seems a little weird, but I think I've gained like a lot of patience and stuff from it. Do you guys have any input along with it?
Let's just say, depending on what map you're playing and who you're playing with, depends on your maturity level when you play CSGO.
Yeah. I feel like the number one thing when playing CSGO is to not get triggered and not have that toxic level, which I see a lot, and I do it myself, and I think I've like gained a lot and like holding back my toxicity, I guess you would say. I know Raven.
I mean, when the boy Dwight D. Eisenhower is in queue with you, you tend to get pretty toxic.
Yeah, let's be honest. Dwight gets us pretty toxic. I know Raven gets a little toxic sometimes, but
Caw.
I'm not toxic, okay?
This is
Birdman.
true.
Birdman's
But
pretty toxic.
Actually, in retrospect, everyone can be toxic, especially when it comes to CSGO.
So there's a lot of like self-respect and self-preservation you have to go through when you're getting ready to queue and play any game for that matter. And even when you're associating with your friends, you really need to pay attention to who you're with and how they're going to help you be who you want to be.
Mhm. I feel like it's the worst when I play with my friends though, because I'll sit down in a queue with my friends, and I just won't be in that serious mindset. I won't be wanting to win. And I think I've deranked a few times because of that. It's been pretty bad on my part.
I mean, as you can see from some of the Goon Platoon's videos, even though we do mess around from time to time, we do also have the objective of winning.
We usually have the lead when we start messing around too. I mean, it's not like we're down by a lot. So I mean, we're usually up. We're usually trying hard. But
Yeah, I mean, as you can tell, like Zeus's and knives do get pulled along with Negevs and dualies. Like, I mean, it's
a
just
lot,
the Goon
especially.
Platoon style.
the Goon Platoon style is getting those knives and the little Zeuses. But I feel like having a good like Q team is also very important. Having a good Q team is also very important. I think like Raven, when I play with Raven, it's like it's a solid team. So we have me, Raven, and I'll queue with Kung Fu Louie if he's not vaxxed again. And
I mean,
Dwight.
yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
The third time you've been vaxxed, man.
Yeah,
The
but
third
I mean,
time.
twice in CS, once in TF2. So I'm buying CS for hopefully the third and final time as of this weekend.
The third and final time. I've yet to be vaxxed. I can't believe I've not been vaxxed yet. It's freaking amazing. Raven should be vaxxed. Half the stuff he does.
I mean,
This is personal choices I made with my gameplay, and I'm gonna stick by it.
Birdman,
that's true.
Birdman should be vaxxed
as
straight
from-
off of Destiny.
As from
I'm
what we
surprised
saw,
I haven't, by the way.
as from what we saw, Raven can pull some pretty insane stuff. As of dropping 40 kills a game on while queuing with us toxic players.
I wouldn't say.
Hey, sometimes you need the shit players to make you look better.
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't say. We're the toxic players. I'd say Raven's the toxic player, and we just get our toxicity from him. Let's be honest.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm just, gonna do my own thing. I feel like that's the best way to go.
It is. It is. All right. You guys want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, definitely go for it.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, while we're on the topic of CSGO, you figured the major's coming up soon, so we might as well talk about teams that will be coming to the major. So, whatever you're thinking, do you guys have any predictions for teams that may either make it to the finals or possibly the championship winnings?
No, my personal favorite team. I'm a really big fan of Cloud9. I don't know why, but Cloud9 has been like my go-to team. I think I like nothing personally, but if I want to see somebody win it, I want to see probably Liquid win it.
Honestly, I like that prediction, but honestly, from what I've seen between FaZe and Optic, honestly, Optic in E-League Season 2, I feel like they have a good shot at either high place, if not winning this year's major.
Yeah, Optic lost to Virtus Pro today, by the way. They lost 13-16. They had a good lead. I mean, it was a good game. They just lost it in the end.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. Once you get inside of someone's head, it'll just keep going and going.
Yeah. FaZe had a good game though. They beat Flipside. I think it was like 16-9, which was pretty good. SK looks like another tough team. SK looks amazing. To be completely
Honestly,
honest. Yeah.
I've also got this thing. If honestly, with the dream team, I feel like if Kenny and Shoxy could get on the team, they'd probably be a really easy team, along with Rain and Kiyoshima.
Yeah, no, I agree. Did anyone else see JDM's amazing fucking 1v5 today?
He brought them back, dude. Oh man.
Yeah, that was Liquid, and I mean, Liquid's they're showing some shit today.
Yeah. They lost 21-25, didn't they?
Yeah, no, they lost, but I mean, they have potential to move on from this, stronger than what they've been.
Especially with Hiko's getting a little older, his reactions are slowing down, but he showed it today. He didn't have the best score, but he came in clutch in those situations. JDM with that 1v5 was amazing. He brought that team back and took it into overtime.
Yeah, that's true. But also, I mean, we have some typing going on, and people are saying, "What are your predictions on FaZe Clan coming up in this year's major?"
I like FaZe Clan. I think they're still a young team right now, especially they got rid of Makalele, which I think was like a huge part of their team. But they're still tough, which is amazing. They're young, they're inexperienced, but they're tough.
Honestly, I feel like them coming in with their in-game leader of Kerrigan and having him call the strats instead of having, say, Rain or someone. Rain's more of a solo player rather than a team player, as you can see from his performances in past group stages and finishes.
Yeah, they were amazing today. Jacob, what do you think of FaZe?
I personally don't watch any CSGO, but I've always been a fan of FaZe ever since I've started playing like Call of Duty and stuff because, you know, they've always been my inspiration to play it and all that stuff. But so, I mean, any esports that they play, I'm going to support them just because I've always watched them and enjoyed watching them.
So you hate Optic?
I mean, I don't hate Optic, but I mean, if they played FaZe, I'd obviously root over FaZe.
I mean, let's be honest. Who won? Optic looks tough. Just I don't know if they'll be winning it this year. They won season 2, didn't they?
I have no idea. I don't keep up with CS.
Optic did win season 2 of E-League this year. Also, while we're on the topic, what do you think of Olfmeister's injury during season 1 of E-League? Making his return, at least.
Was it his wrist that he hurt?
It was his wrist that he did hurt. His wrist that he uses his mouse for. Do you think he has enough time to get back into that top spot as being one of the number 1 players in the world?
I think even if he doesn't become that number 1 player, I think he'll be a great coach. Even though like the new coaching rule, I don't know if I like it or not, where the coach can only come in at the beginning during the 30-second breaks and then at the end of the game. I don't know if I agree with that or not. It gives a little more stress, and it shows like the strategic player. It kind of pushes him more to the limit. So it's kind of cool. It gives a new rule. They kind of kept nothing in the game and everything. So
yeah, no, I agree. John, could you talk a little bit more about what's going on with Goon Platoon CS ventures in terms of gaining a team and things such as that?
All right, so we're trying to bring a Goon Platoon team, and I'd love to be on it, but to be completely honest,
Yeah.
I am not good enough. I don't think anybody here is good enough. So
Not yet, at least. I mean, if we can have people managing, like such as you and Raven, and then have support such as me and I don't know who else normally plays CS, that would be a semi decent coach and or sponsorship manager.
Yeah, so I think it'd be fun. Number one, I think it'd be fun to get like a little face it team together. So like me, Raven, Louis, Dwight, we'd probably look for one more really good person to get like a little face it team. But also we want to kind of push towards the better audience as well. Because I mean, to be completely honest, we're not that good of players. So if we could find like some LEMs or some global elites, some top tier players, and kind of bring them together as we grow, we can bring them up with us. But we'd probably be more of like a name sponsorship. So as our YouTube channel grows and as we produce more content, produce more stuff,
Yeah,
for
kind of
people.
like such as phase members such as
Yeah.
phase rain, phase
Yeah.
apex, adept, and the people that normally stay in the phase house.
Yeah, so exactly. We want to kind of support and then bring like a professional type name to a team up with us, which would be the Goon Platoon, which is amazing too, because the Goon Platoon in itself is an amazing marketing brand. So, plus it would look amazing for one of those announcers to be screaming Goon Platoon up on the stage. But if anybody is interested, we are looking for some top tiered players to kind of put like a little face it team together, maybe test out what we can do, and we kind of want to see what we can do. Who's got a topic next?
I feel like I don't know. Since we're on the topic of sports still, figure why don't we have Jacob come in with his topic of sports?
Yeah, the what is it? The conference playoffs just finished today, probably like what, a half hour ago. So the two teams that are going to the Super Bowl are the Falcons and Steelers. How about that? Or
It
I'm
was the
yeah, no,
Patriots, man.
shut-
What are you doing? Jeez.
Sorry, I have a friend who really likes the Steelers, and he was texting me earlier about it, how he's really upset because they didn't have Le'Veon Bell. But
Le'Veon Bell got hurt earlier, didn't he?
yeah, it was in there for like 6 runs or something like that. I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. It looked like a decent game in the beginning, then towards the end just kind of started veering off, and the Patriots were showing
Yeah,
that they had it.
the Steelers just started to get smacked.
All right. Did you guys watch football at the beginning of the season at all?
I watched
No.
the first few weeks, but then after that, I just got a new job and couldn't watch really.
All right. To be completely honest, did you think the Falcons would be anywhere near the Super Bowl this year?
Last year I would have said yeah, but I didn't really keep up with them this year, so I had no idea what their starting record was. But towards the end, I knew that they were going to.
Yeah, to be completely honest, I probably at the beginning of the year probably would not have said they were going to be in the Super Bowl. I thought the Vikings were going to be in the Super Bowl. They just kind
Honestly, I was really hoping that it would be Falcons and Raiders in the Super Bowl.
No.
But then Carr got hurt, so I was really disappointed about that.
Are you a Raiders fan?
No, but I respect the shit out of them because
No.
they went from what 3 and something to a playoff team.
All right, new Goon Platoon rule. No Raiders fans in here. No respect for the Raiders at all. I'm a Broncos fan. I'm
I'm
a
out.
Broncos fan.
Lying.
Bro.
Just
Alright.
because the Raiders slapped them.
No,
All right,
you
well-
shut your mouth.
Me being a East Coast represent more Middle East Coast. With the Eagles start of the year, honestly, I thought they had a good shot but this seems to happen every year. They start off good and then they just end up turning to complete shit.
Yeah, I see that happening. Philadelphia's probably got the worst fan base ever. They booed Santa Claus. Who boos Santa Claus?
I mean, what do you expect? It's people in Philly.
Yeah,
I mean-
I was really disappointed too because the Eagles are like my second favorite NFL team. I don't know why. I just really enjoyed watching them. But then they went like what 5-0, and then they just lost.
Yeah, I feel like if they can get Carson Wentz to train a bit more and have a stronger receiving line, I feel like they have a good shot next year
They
at
should
either
have.
playoffs or Super Bowl.
They should have kept my boy Tim Tebow, man. Come on, Tim Tebow.
As long as they have Jordan
What?
Matthews, they're good.
No, but I think in the next few years running, I think Vikings are going to be a tough team within the next few years too. As long as they can keep their contracts.
I mean, AP, who knows?
I don't think he's coming. He wants to come back, but I don't know if he wants to.
Oh, and also, does anyone watch the NBA here?
I mean, I watch a little bit here and there.
I do.
I mean, we're halfway through the season. Personally, I'm a Cavs fan because I'm from Ohio. I
Okay,
mean,
you can go die.
I mean, I'm naturally 76ers fan. I'm a Philly fan all the way. I mean,
Pistons. Sorry, I was saying.
honestly, I feel like the 76ers actually have a good shot as of this year or next year, with Joel Embiid being the second rated center of the year right now.
And Pistons have nobody, so hey.
what about Ben Simmons coming back soon?
Honestly, I feel like that's going to be an upside for them.
Trust the process.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long and hard process. I mean, I like what they did. High draft or low picking draft with number 1 and 2 spots. Actually, I believe they have the 3rd and the 6th pick this year or this coming year, from what I've understood.
So how about the super team that the Warriors made, getting Durant?
Not as good as my Lakers, man. Let's be honest.
Oh, Lakers suck.
Shut your.
Honestly,
They're the worst team in the league, basically. Sorry.
I feel like that Golden State, they're not what they used to think they were. I mean, Curry doesn't average as many points as he used to.
He's not doing it as good as he did last year.
It's
sure.
Durant that's carrying them now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Durant, that's a natural thing. He's more of a ball hog thing. So, what do you expect from?
Speaking of stuff in that direction, who is it? I think Bird, you wanted to talk a bit more about content creation. We were talking a little bit earlier about the internet and gaming and everything. And as we all know, Goon Platoon is YouTube channel, and hopefully the Empire it will soon be. Bird, you want to talk a bit more about YouTubers and how they create content and things in that field?
Yeah, there's so my favorite type of YouTube videos, I think most of you know by now, if you know me so well. I like humorous ones, I don't know, funny moments, which Goon Platoon does that. I like that. It makes me laugh. Mr. Fruit does it, Lesius does it, a bunch of other YouTubers does it. Okay, Raven.
Who's Mr. Fruit? I've never seen.
He's bigger than you, and that's all it is.
He's bigger than me, and that's all it is.
No, he does Destiny, Rust, a couple other games.
What about the crew? The original, like the
Speedy.
original group of
like
funny
Speedy.
moments.
Speeding the crew?
Oh yeah.
No, I never liked them.
You never liked
Come on,
Speedy?
man.
No, I never did.
Not really. I mean,
No.
what about Vanos's crew, at least?
I enjoyed
I laughed
Vanos.
about that.
Yeah, I feel like they're pretty funny, depending on the video they're doing.
Like, I like their death runs. Nothing like the hide and seek and like stuff like that. I'm not really into, but their death runs are hilarious.
Yeah, they
They
are.
It seems. I mean, personally, to me, it seems more of like a hit or miss for their videos. For me, at least, like it's either really good or it's just kind of subpar.
Yeah, I mean, then you also have like the median YouTubers, such as if any of you guys know who Flitz is, he's a funny moment. He kind of goes on to community servers on CS:GO and looks for people with talents such as singing, beatboxing, freestyle.
Oh, he
Now
does.
this
He
sounds
does a
like-
lot of those like CS:GO surfing stuff.
Yeah,
right?
and
Leafy's here.
No.
no,
I was just typing that in chat.
we can skip that.
Is Leafy even relevant anymore?
No, he
Not
fell off like
anymore. He fell
5 months ago.
I
So
think
if we're all talking about our favorite YouTubers, I'd really like to bring up mine. He doesn't get a lot of like notoriety, but Keemstar, you gotta.
No, no.
I was
Oh
about
yeah,
I was
I
about to
jack
go
off to him
there.
every night.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Scarce here.
Oh
Hey,
no!
Get out
guys.
of here.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here, and today we're gonna have a double upload.
Jeez.
I personally don't watch either of them, so.
Neither do I, but have any of you guys heard of Official Duck Studios?
Yes,
Oh my God.
I've
Yes,
been.
yeah.
I fucking love him.
Did you
They
did you
get-
see his stream? How he's canceling his streaming
His-
now?
Yeah, his drop
Yeah, because
streams.
people kept sending pizzas
Pizzas?
and taxis to his house
How is that a bad thing? It's pizza.
But he has to pay
Yeah,
for it.
because they weren't paid
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So they were expecting him to pay for it. Dude,
Yeah,
that's
the drop. I mean, did you see the one where they brought the pizza guy into his house to play CS:GO?
yes. They set the pizza guy down. and
I was
let him
actually
play
watching
CS:GO.
that stream and I was laughing.
Yes.
Uh,
Or
Have
there's
you
one where he broke the TV or the monitor screen or whatever.
remember when they tried doing the 1,000-degree knife challenge on the
That is such a
on the
dumb
Xbox
thing.
One?
On Tyler's Xbox.
Inside the
Yes.
house. What
J-Ro,
Yeah.
that's something you would do. That's something
Still
you would
works.
do, J-Ro.
Oh, who else have I been watching? Somebody been. Did you guys watch Roman Atwood at all?
No.
No.
PewDiePie.
That was some quick
PewDiePie.
answers right there. you
Shut
guys watch him?
down.
No.
Who the fuck would watch him?
Also,
Oh, PewDiePie
I
here.
mean-
Come on.
PewDiePie.
I watched
I
some
really actually respect PewDiePie. He's an amazing businessman, and he's made really good choices that have put him in the top spot on YouTube, except for whatever the fuck that Snow Girl is. Those weird YouTube channels that show up.
Mm-hmm.
Elsa,
what do you guys-
Elsa, and what is it? What's like what movie is that? Frozen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all
Frozen?
seen those stupid fucking Frozen or videos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't bring that up. That's supposed to be
Spider-Man
I
and
mean,
Elsa.
I have no clue what you're
What are
talking
you
about.
guys? What are your guys' thoughts on Minecraft YouTubers such as Lion Tamer?
Oh, I love him.
What's Minecraft?
Minecraft is still relevant on YouTube.
There we go. All right, so
Actually?
Dude, I would be down to hold a Goon Platoon Minecraft server. That would be
Yes,
so
dude.
much
Goon
fun to do.
Platoon Minecraft server.
I would just make TNT and blow up all your houses, but you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all we would do is blow each other up or like grief the heck out of each other. I think that would
Does
be
anyone
amazing.
know what Mionite is? From like
Yes.
yeah, Kid and Captain Spartan.
Yeah.
Do a Goon Platoon version of that.
The Platoonite.
Platoonite.
Sure.
I don't think that would work out.
We'll make it
I
work.
don't know. Yeah, we can figure something out. But honestly, I'd enjoy it.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
But who wants to pay for a PC for me first?
You're gonna have to take a rain check on that one, little buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll see you guys later. Ending on that note.
Actually,
I'm out.
don't we still have Raven? He needs to go over his topic.
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna run through a few cute subjects. I think we'll all really enjoy.
I think you're pretty cute. What?
Thank you. I
That's
appreciate
K,
that.
J-Ro.
No.
All right, guys. So I don't know if any of you guys have heard, but thousands, and I mean thousands, not like 1,000. There were a few thousand red Skittles that spilled onto the Dodge County Highway in America. Just Skittles spilled on the highway. Do any of you have a guess as to what their intended purpose was?
Honestly, my guess would be feminists trying to make a point showing that you can't speed through things such as periods and things like that.
Well, that's a good guess, but here's another question. This one's centered for John. John, have you ever had 100% Skittle-fed beef?
100% Skittle-fed beef?
Yes, Skittle-fed beef.
I can't say if I do know or if I don't know. I don't know.
That's the correct answer. So apparently, let's see, a few years ago, from 2012, there was an article reporting that farmers started to replace corn in their cow feed with sugar and candy. And these thousands and thousands of Skittles was intended for a farm to help feed their cattle.
Sounds amazing.
I really want some Skittle-fed beef.
Can I be a cow? Let's be honest, man.
Honestly, I feel like that'd be a good idea. And honestly, I feel
Oh,
like
Jordan.
along with this, I feel like cows. I mean, they're good and all, but it also depends on the section that you get.
What the fuck are you talking about, Louis? I really don't know what you're talking about.
The type of meat that you get. Like
We're
you can
talking
get
about
anything.
Skittles, bro, and eating
We went from
Skittles.
Skittles to cows to farm animals. And so I went back to cows and different types of meat, such as steak.
What are you saying? All right, I'm gonna switch topics.
Bro,
we all know, no, we're done. We're done with Skittles right now. We are done with Skittles.
You ruined Skittles
This
for
is
us.
this is my last thing. We're done with Skittles for a long
Hunky
time.
Louie said Skittles.
All right.
All
There we
right,
go.
so yeah, last thing I think we'll talk about before we close out the podcast is does everyone here know Rudy Giuliani?
No.
Nope.
I do not know.
Rudy Giuliani. No one knows Rudy Giuliani.
Nope.
No.
Famous politician. I'm not going to go
That's-
too much
that's
into
why I don't
politics
know
here.
about politicians.
He was he's a lawyer, businessman, and the former mayor of New York City. So big deal guy, right? Trump, as we all know, was just inaugurated. No one cares what your opinion is of him, but he was inaugurated and he's now our president. So every time a president is inaugurated, there's an inauguration lunch that happens after the inauguration.
Oh, no.
Giuliani, who is a famous Republican, kicked off the lunch with this joke. Giuliani said it all happened on September 14th, 2001, when he rode with former President George W. Bush in a convoy of vehicles to the smoking rubble of the World Trade Center, as we all know, which was after 9/11, or on 9/11. In the same car with me was my fire commissioner, Tom Van Eason, Giuliani said. And Tom had lost what turned out to be 343 firefighters. And President Bush recognized him from seeing him on television the prior 2 days, and he leaned over to Tom, grabbed his arm, and said to him, "Tom, I'm so sorry. How are things going?" Tom looked at him and said, "Much better now. My wife came home last night, and I got lucky." I think
This is what he said at the luncheon in front of everybody.
This was how the luncheon started, right after the inauguration of now President Donald J. Trump.
You feeling lucky?
God bless America.
That man.
All right.
That man
Hold
deserves
on.
an American flag
Before we
sticker.
end this,
He does.
so let's just quickly go over the topic of conspiracy theories. So what's your guys' thought on them, such as Bush doing 9/11 and things such as that?
All right, on that note, we're going to end the podcast. Thank you guys.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Skittles are the best.
All right. One last thing. Bird, you want to say one last thing?
Jerry.
All right, Das Jacob.
Thanks, guys.
Phase Jev is my dad.
Face Jim. Louis?
Just stick to Kung Fu, kids. Stick to Kung Fu.
Raven, anything?
God.
Birdie, I'm going to bleep out whatever you said there. Peace out, guys.